evening and welcome to Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield for tonight's Senior Legion matchup between the DC Everest Post 492 Evergreen and the Marshfield Post 54 Blue Devils. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for the Evergreen, leading off playing center field, number 12, Hayden Grozicki. Batting second, the right fielder, number 9, Cole Van Slyke. Batting third, second baseman, number 7, Ryan Schultz. Batting fourth, the shortstop, number 22, Aiden Holt. Batting fifth, playing first base, number 11, Michael Sheff. Batting sixth, playing left field, number 10, Cal Olofsson. Batting seventh and pitching, number 8, Maddox Wairo. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 3, Brody Hall. Batting ninth, third baseman, number 4, Cole Peterson. For the Marshfield Post 54 Blue Devils, leading off with blank shortstop, number 3, Jacob Sadowska. Batting second, the center fielder, number 2, Dawson Luther. Batting third, playing first base, number 8, Chase Robinson. Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 21, Owen Griesbach. Batting fifth, playing third base, number 6, Matt Konechny. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 9, Bryce Shoddy. Batting seventh and catching, number 34, Mason Anderson. Batting eighth, the DH, number 7, Tyler Kramer. Batting ninth, playing second base, number 27, Cash Osterman. And pitching tonight, number 4, Nathan Richardson. At this time, if you are able, we ask that you stand or remove your caps and direct your attention to the field as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem by Mr. Joe Anderson. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare of us bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
For 63 years, Hiller's True Value has proudly served Marshfield and central Wisconsin. Now, we're excited to begin a new chapter. Hiller's True Value is becoming Hiller's Ace Hardware, bringing you better pricing, a wider selection, and access to exclusive brands. You'll start to see some exciting changes around the store, all designed to make shopping easier than ever. But one thing will never change: the same friendly faces and trusted service you've counted on since day one. Hiller's Ace Hardware, still Hiller's, now with more tools to serve you better.
The western suburbs of beautiful Marshfield, Wisconsin, as tonight Zaleski Sports brings you Legion Baseball. Tonight, the DC Everest Post 492 Evergreens take on the home team, the Marshfield Post 54 Blue Devils. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joe Anderson. I'm joined by the experts in the trailer, Mr. Jason and Mrs. Jason Zaleski. That's Rachel, that is. And they are providing production tonight. Thank you for that. Marshfield comes into this matchup tonight with a record of 5-6 overall, 2-1 in the Valley Legion Conference. The Everest Evergreens are 4-4 in the conference, 7-5 overall. The defense for Post 54, the Blue Devils, pitching is Nathan Richardson. Mason Anderson is the catcher. Chase Robinson at first. Cash Osterman is the second baseman. Jacob Sadowska at short. Matt Konechny at third. Owen Griesbach in left. Dawson Luther in center. Bryce Shoddy in right. Josh Metz, the manager of the Blue Devils. First pitch is at 7:03. And it's probably going to be about 70 degrees. It's a wonderful night to come out to the ballpark. If you get a chance, please do. This is leadoff hitter Hayden Grashinsky, and he will pop up to Matt Konechny at third for the first out. That'll bring up Cole Van Slyke, the right fielder. Got to get the temp here before we get any farther. I'm going to say 70. Oh, I was close. 71. Remember that, friends, because next week we're going to be looking at nothing lower than the mid-90s for highs and maybe 70s at night. So it's going to be roasty toasty next week. Ryan Schultz on deck for the Evergreens. Brand new scoreboard out in right center field. Has a pitch counter on it. Count is 2-0. Ground ball, the first, should be an easy out for Chase Robinson. It is. He'll do it himself.
Second baseman, Ryan Schultz.
Ryan Schultz with 2 away will come to bat here for Everest in the top of the first. Base is empty. Nathan Richardson on the hill for the Blue Devils. Everest in their green tops with the yellow trim. White numbers and letters, white pants with the green stripe down the side of the leg, fouled off for strike one. Our good friend Lucius Messerschmidt is behind the plate, calling balls and strikes. You know who's right behind me, Mike Steinwager. I haven't seen Mike in a long time. He keeps me on my toes. So, yes. 0-1 the count. High fly ball left field. Back goes Griesbach. It's going to bounce on the wall on the warning track. It's going to be extra bases for Schultz, and he'll have a stand-up double. So with 2 away, Schultz blasts one to left center field and picks up a double. They'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Aiden Haupt. You can hear the sirens in the background. They're not police sirens, they're ambulance sirens, so we hope everybody's all right. Beautiful diamond, this place. You should come here. Jack Hackman Field. Richardson from the stretch. His pitch is low for a ball. Young Mr. Messerschmidt behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Two 2-0 count. A pop-up and a ground out. And then a stand-up double for Schultz with 2 away. He's at second. And plunked. Haupt is plunked by the pitch. They got runners at first and second with 2 away. That'll bring up Michael Shep, the first baseman, number 5 hitter in the lineup. Riley Pazar is the manager for Everest. Josh Metz for Marshfield. Josh just celebrated a birthday yesterday. Hit a milestone birthday, the big 4-0. Mike and I can remember. He's going to say, I can kind of remember 40. Mike said he can't. It's 23 for me. 2 on, 2 out. Shep the batter. Richardson comes set, delivers. Bounced it to Anderson behind the plate. The runners are going to try to go to third. Konechny's tag is late. So Schultz is now at third. Haupt advances to second. And a 1-0 count to Michael Shep. Rachel and Jason Zaleski in the truck tonight working with the big crew. All the different cameras and whatnot. Lucas Messerschmidt calls it a strike. 1-1 the count. I like that new scoreboard. That's pretty groovy. Nowadays you have pitch counts on there too, which is kind of nice because they're limited. That's a strike. 1-2 the count. Just like the WIA. I know Legion pitching is a little bit different. WIA, you get 100 pitches in one day, and then you have a certain amount of days off. I've got the chart in my folio. Here's the pitch. Foul down the first baseline. Count remains 1-2 to Michael Shep. Rice's More Than Floors of Marshfield stop in today for quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and quality flooring. Visit their showroom, visit their website, or give them a call today. 1-2 count. Richardson checks the runners, comes to the plate. Off-speed pitch just inside. A couple of Post 54 fans in the crowd were kind of went, really? But again, it's always easy to umpire when you're sitting in the stands. It's a lot different when you're down there. Count is at 2-2. Remains 2-2. This is the 16th pitch for Nathan Richardson here in the top of the first. Got a nice crowd watching tonight, too. Thanks for tuning in. Kind of a late notice for this. Didn't realize we were going to play until about 3:30 today, which is good. Yesterday was no bueno. Count remains 2-2. And the pitch. That is a Serpro strikeout. Call Serpro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serpro like it never even happened. Head to the bottom of the first. You're watching Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Legion Baseball. Let's look at the DC Everest Post 92, 492 that is, defensive lineup. Maddox Wyro is on the hill. Brody Hall, the catcher. Michael Shep at first. Ryan Schultz at second base. Aiden Haupt, the shortstop. Cole Peterson at third. In the outfield, Cal Olafson is in left. Hayden Grzelski is in center. Cole Van Slyke in right. Felker Brothers of Marshfield, a leading manufacturer of stainless steel products, congratulates student-athletes across central Wisconsin on their accomplishments both on and off the courts and fields. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. Leading off for Marshfield Post 54 will be Jacob Sadowska, then Dawson Luther, and the third batter due up, Chase Robinson.
Shortstop, Jacob Sadowska.
Post 54, and they're all white attire. White tops, white pants. Blue numbers, letters, and trim. That pinstripe down the left side. Jacob Sadowska will hit from the left-hand side. Jason Tofar has already chimed in. Thanks for tuning in, Jason. He's rooting for the Blue Devils tonight. Right-hander Maddox Wyro, his first pitch. Nearly plunked him in the head. Fouls that one out of play. John Belo, the umpire on the bases tonight. Both officials in their black tops with the gray pants, black caps. Fly ball. Olafson in the left will make the catch. One away. So Dawson Luther, I believe this young man is from Pittsville. The Division IV Player of the Year, Dawson Luther, another left-handed hitter for Coach Metz. Coach Metz coaching at third base. Luther sees a pitch inside for ball one. Base is empty, one away. Foul back, 1-1. So if you want to be like Jason Tofar, leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. Give you a little recognition. Off speed, called a strike. Beautiful night for baseball. 70 degrees. Big white puffy clouds. Breaks up the sunlight. And pitch outside, count even at 2. I'm so impressed by all these different camera angles that Jason and Rachel employed tonight. They're kind of cool. Luther works the count full, 3-2. Luther part of that 11-inning extravaganza down in Pittsville when they took on Athens in the regional final a couple weeks ago. And walked him. He went from 0-2 to a walk, so good batting eye for Dawson Luther. And unfortunately for Dawson Luther and his Pittsville Panthers, they went down in defeat to Athens that night. But it was a heck of a game to broadcast. Had to stop for a sun delay. You don't see that very often. This is Chase Robinson with 1 out and 1 on. Chase playing first base tonight for Marshfield. Wyro throw to first. Luther's back in time. Originally scheduled to work a game down in Pittsville tonight, but unable to get that game organized, so got the assignment up here. Another throw back to first. Luther back in time. Shep keeps the tag on. Wyro comes set. Pitch is high, ball 3. Or ball 2, that is, excuse me. Mike, you came up a lot of times in my broadcasts. You and Ruben. Because if it was in the rule I didn't know, I'd say, I'm going to ask them. I mean, I've been an umpire a long time, but I sometimes make an error. Or 10. You've all heard the infield fly story too many times. I got it right, though, after that. Count is 2-1. Runner goes. Throw down to second. And Luther's out. Good throw from Hall to to Schultz. Count now a 2-2 for Chase Robinson. Base is empty with 2 outs. And struck him out to end the bottom of the first. We head to the top of the second. We are scoreless here at Jack Hackman Field. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Legion Baseball, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio. Pardon me. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydromassage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more, all designed to help your body and mind feel their best. Each 15 to 30-minute session is just $29, with memberships and packages available. Book your wellness session today at BeWellStudio.com. Top of the second inning, it'll be Olafson, Wyro, and Hall at the bat for post 492. That pitch low for ball 1 from Nathan Richardson. Make that ball 2. Checking out all the players for Marshfield wearing the long pants. Looking for the ones who are wearing the stirrups or the socks. I'm a traditionalist. I know, get off my lawn, darn kids. 2-1 to count. Right up the middle, but right at Osterman. Knocks it down, scoops it up, gets it over to first in time. Good recovery for Cash Osterman. Knocked it down, got away from him. He scooped it up and gunned it over to first just in time to get out the speedy Olafson. We'll bring up the pitcher, Maddox Wyro, batting in the 7th spot. Daughter Rachel got recognized as a outstanding young leader down at MATC tonight. They recognize people from both the UW and MATC, and she got recognized tonight, so congratulations to her. Ground ball to third. Konechny will glove it. Gun it over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Nice play for Matt Konechny. Part of that Marshfield Columbus State Championship team from 2 weeks ago? Last week. June is just flown. It reminds me of that June is busting out all over. And it's just about over. I mean, next week this is the last full week of June.
Yep. We only got Monday and Tuesday left of next week.
And Hall will take a curveball for a strike.
4th of July, just a week away.
Yeah, 4th of July is next Saturday. And I finally got the grass mowed at the farm. It's all done. Down the right field line, foul.
Joe, with all this rain we've had now, what's going to happen is we're going to get heat next week, and it's just going to grow like crazy.
Mike said with the heat and the rain, it'll grow crazy. But I'll tell you something. Down 100 miles from here, it's dry.
Well, yeah, we've gotten all the rain up here.
And did he go? No, he did not offer. No, when I was running the bush hog and the finish mower, even in the grass, you could see the dust flying up. And I mean, they've had a lot of rain down there. Too many trees twisted off, too many windstorms. But it is really dry out, even though we've gotten some good rain. 1-2 the count to Hall. High for a ball. Make that 2-2.
Over 8 inches of rain just up here by me, just this month.
Been a lot of rain here in Marshfield. We had you had hail. It looked like snow yesterday.
Yes, we did. I've got pictures to prove it.
I do too. I have pictures. Foul ball in right field territory. It's going to be in the bullpen.
In fact, what was funny, I was heading to Loyal this morning, and I'm going down or going up on Highway 13 and over by Bolson Construction there. There was piles of hail still sitting there yet in the ditch. It was unbelievable.
The hail was still in the ditches this morning yet. Calls strike 3. That is a Serpro strikeout. Call Serpro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serpro like it never even happened. 3 up, 3 down. Here in the top of the second, we head to the bottom of the second. Scoreless here in Marshfield. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
For 63 years, Hiller's True Value has proudly served Marshfield and central Wisconsin. Now, we're excited to begin a new chapter. Hiller's True Value is becoming Hiller's Ace Hardware, bringing you better pricing, a wider selection, and access to exclusive brands. You'll start to see some exciting changes around the store, all designed to make shopping easier than ever. But one thing will never change: the same friendly faces and trusted service you've counted on since day one. Hiller's Ace Hardware, still Hiller's, now with more tools to serve you better.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Welcome back here to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Legion Baseball. We take a gander at some of the fans over here on the left on the third base side of the diamond, enjoying a nice evening. It's probably long sleeve shirt weather by the time we'll be getting done with the game. I brought a pullover just to kind of be on the safe side. I almost wore my Dodger jacket tonight, but Mike would have had my hide for that. Friends Nuts Deep says events are made for Nuts Deep too in Marshfield. Large groups or small, private party space is available for your event. Call now for available dates. And Stratford Plumbing and Heating is your comfort and convenience. They make it their top priority. They service all brands to do complete furnace and air conditioning installation with professional service to Stratford, Marshfield, and the surrounding areas. Call Stratford Plumbing and Heating today, your home comfort experts. And you're going to want to call them ASAP because it's going to be roasty toasty starting next week for about 10 to 14 days, starting Monday. High fly ball to Griesbach. In the center field, Grzinski makes the catch for the first out. Pitcher's duel so far here for the first inning and a half. Matt Konechny, the third baseman, will step in the bat. Mac and plays several different positions. Catcher, any place in the infield. I mean, he can play anywhere. He's a heck of a good pitcher, too.
Played a little basketball this morning at 9 o'clock.
And he was playing basketball at 9 o'clock this morning. I was having coffee. Oh, he was done. The All-Star game was today. And a big cut and a miss on an off-speed pitch. Was that with Bryce Deegan's group, too?
Yep.
Got a nice thank you card from Bryce Deegan, of Loyal. He was a former student of mine and outstanding basketball player, really good singer too, whether you realize it or not.
He's going to lacrosse next year.
Yep. And the pitch is outside to Konechny. Anyway, to finish it quickly on Bryce Deegan, just had an outstanding career as a basketball player at Loyal. And he invited me to his graduation party, and I never get down to the store in time to get grad cards, so the ones they have in abundance are bar mitzvah cards. Konechny, high fly ball down the left field line, foul. It's sort of a joke, you know. And if they're out of bar mitzvah cards, I get bat mitzvah cards. Anyway, I've used him for weddings and grad parties. Anyway, he did send a thank you note, and he said, "Thanks for the bar mitzvah. Thanks for wishing me a happy bar mitzvah." And he's going to UW Lacrosse. That's where my two sons went. He'll enjoy it there. He'll be very good. Konechny with a 1-2 count. Base is empty, 1 out. Pitch high, 2-2. Just good kids. The pitch. Full count now, 3-2 to Konechny. Can Wyroll work out of this? That double pump with his lead foot. Low for ball 4. Second walk of the game so far for Wyroll. That'll put Konechny on, and Bruce Shoddy, the right fielder, will step in to bat with 1 out and 1 on. Shoddy from the left side. 3 left-handed hitters so far for Coach Metz and the Blue Devils. Wyroll will check Konechny at first, come to the plate, swing and a miss for strike 1. Eek Edit has chimed in. He says, Coley Bear at shortstop. Did that hit him? It got close. It skipped away from Brody Hall. And Konechny will round second base. What do you think, Mike? Pass ball? Pass ball? Okay.
Off his glove. Pass ball. Yep, went off his glove.
1-1 count. Konechny now in scoring position with 1 away. Wyroll checks him. Comes to the plate. Down the left field line, foul. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. 1-2 count to Shoddy. Wyroll will come to the plate. Little flare out of play. Joe Anderson here, joined by the Maestros of the Modulator, Jason and Rachel Zaleski, in the trailer. Kind of sounds like a night spot, the trailer. Count remains 1-2. Here's the pitch. Rip to right field. Right on a rope, and Van Slyke says you'll get nothing and like it.
The catcher, Mason Anderson.
So Mason Anderson will step in. No relation. An awful lot of Andersons in the world. Same way with Johnsons. Smith. Not too many Steinwagners, though.
No, not yet. They're still over in Germany.
And Anderson's wearing something on his batting helmet I have not seen a baseball player wear. He's got a face mask. Like a football player, like the softball players wear. That's coming soon. I'm going to see that in high school soon enough. Konechny takes third, and he'll be there safely. Good speed for number 6. First run of the game, 90 feet away for Marshfield. Sun poking out and shining on Mr. Konechny at third base. Anderson in the shadows. He's got a 2-0 count. Wyroll will pitch. Foul back.
All-conference catcher in the Valley this year.
Mason Anderson, all-conference catcher in the Valley. And if you were in the Matrix, Mr. Anderson.
Actually, he tied for the batting title too in the Valley.
Rips it out. Shot to left field for an RBI single. You can hear it right off the bat. He got all of that. So an RBI single for Mason Anderson. Makes it 1-0 Marshfield here in the bottom of the second inning. Tyler Kramer. And we're going to have a courtesy runner. It's going to be number 10. And that is Truxton Becker.
The courtesy runner is number 10, Truxton Becker.
So Becker at first. Tyler Kramer, the DH, takes strike one. Eke at it. With another comment. Now I know who he's referring to. 0-2 the count. 2 outs. Runner at first. Shot to short. Haupt will scoop it. Toss to second for the force to end the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 left. We head to the third. It's 1-0 Marshfield. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Hey everybody, Ned over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and going on now the Wheeler Summer Sale Down, which means take advantage of our lowest prices on our longest available units in stock. Going on now through July 7th, like this GMC Sierra, or this Yukon XL, or this Chevy Silverado, plus many more. The Wheeler Summer Sale Down, some of our lowest prices of the year, going on now through July 7th.
Tonight. First Choice Credit Union in Marshfield serves anyone who lives or works in Wood, Marathon, Clark, Portage County. Make First Choice Credit Union your first choice for loans. We're in the third inning here. Top of the third, Everest will bring to the plate 9, 1, and 2 hitters. It'll be Cole Peterson, Hayden Grishevsky, and Cole Van Slyke. Are you joining us, Michael?
Yes, I am.
Oh. And the first pitch hits him. So Peterson will get on by a hit by pitch.
Center fielder, Hayden Grzinski.
I've given Michael a microphone. You know what that means.
I'll let you talk to him.
Top of the other, Hayden Grzinski. He is 0 for 1. He popped up on the first pitch of the game to Konechny at third. Bunt to Tep goes foul. You're good to go, Michael.
Oh, all right. Hey, glad to join you, Joe. Last time we did was back over in Auburndale during the football season. My gosh, a year ago, and just around the corner is football season again. My gosh.
Yeah, I know.
You're thinking about a month and a half we're going to be doing football, so.
Squares again the bunt. Anderson's throw offline to first. And that will allow Peterson to advance to third. That's going to be an E2 on Anderson, which allows Grzinski to get on. on the throw that was wide. So runners at the corners with nobody out here in the top of the third for Everest. And Cole Van Slyke, the batter. Throw to first, back in time.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, looking at the Legion season this year, it should be a dandy. Right now, is the Sixers of Stevens Point's leading it with that 4-1 record there, and then Plover right behind them at 3-1. Marshfield at third.
Runner goes to second. They cut it off, sorta, kinda. It was cut off, but not the prettiest cut off you've ever seen.
I think it went off his foot is what it did.
Yeah.
And he lost his glove out of that also.
A unique play. Sort of like, how do you catch a unique rabbit? Unique up on him.
Yeah.
Call the strike.
Yep.
Runners now at second and third with nobody away here in the top of the third for Everest. Fly ball, center field. Luther can't get to it. Extra bases. 2 runs are going to come in. So a 2-run double for Cole Van Slyke. 2 RBIs for Mr. Slyke, and now it's 2-1. Everest.
Yeah, Van Slyke hit that right where it was pitched, right on the outside corner. Went to the left center field power alley for a stand-up double and scoring 2 runs there for Everest now. 2-1. Everest on top of post 54.
Schultz, the batter. Big cut and a miss. Yeah, they take a chance when they put us two together without adult supervision.
Yeah, an old-timer and an in-betweener.
Yeah, I'm catching up. That pitch bounced it. Do you think?
Yeah, it's a wild pitch.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a wild pitch. Anytime the old saying, if it hits the ground, the catcher can't catch it, it's a wild pitch.
Okay.
And
you had a little bit different angle on it than
and on a pass ball, if it's a catchable ball by the catcher, goes off his glove, then it's a pass ball. But
right.
That definitely was way outside and in the dirt. It's a wild pitch there.
1-1 count. That pitch high. That's a wild pitch.
Wild pitch also.
And that's going to allow the third run of the inning to come in the form of Cole Van Slyke. Still nobody out.
And I was just waiting for Coach Metz to start walking out here.
And while he's going to walk out and have a chat with his defense, we'll talk to you about Hiller's True Value. Hurry in for huge savings at Hiller's Ace Hardware. Save on Milwaukee outdoor power equipment, everything from chainsaws to string trimmers. Hiller's Hardware of Marshfield. And I have a Sawzall and I have a electric chainsaw from them. And I love them. Milwaukee's.
And your wife lets you operate them.
Yeah, yes, she does. She trusts me with them. I've had to use them quite a bit, too, because down on the farm, my gosh, we had that ice storm in March.
Yep.
And I couldn't get down there because of work and other things that were going on. So I finally got down there in the middle of May, and it took me 2 weeks to clean all the stuff up just in the yard. And then a week later, we had a windstorm and trees all over the place. So cleaned them up. Then I finally got to the grass in first part of June.
How does it feel to be retired, Joe?
I'm busier now. Fouled off. Ryan Schultz, the count remains 2-2 with bases empty. Schultz wearing that left ankle, kind of not a shin guard, but an ankle guard. Rips that foul down the third baseline.
Yeah, looking at the teams here in the Wisconsin Valley, I think it's anybody's regional this year. When you look at it, and the regionals, of course, will be in Stevens Point, and of course, with 2 teams will be coming out of that regional to come to Marshfield because Marshfield gets an automatic bid. So there'll be 2 teams coming out of that regional to come to the state tournament here.
Another ball down the third baseline. Konechny High throw. Robinson tried to make the tag on the high throw, swipe tag. It fell out of his glove. Now the question was he impeding the defense? He's got that track he's got to run in. That's always the question.
That 3 foot, yeah.
Now that 3-foot track, you always see an awful lot of major leaguers run inside that foul line, or the fair line, whatever you want to call
Right.
it. Now they're going to discuss that, and then you've got Belo and
actually, you've got two good umpires here.
Yes.
I've been out of umpiring now for 21 years, but I'll tell you, I got to work with John. He's definitely a veteran, and he's worked a lot of college ball games. In fact, he goes down to spring training every year and works college games down there.
Cool.
And Lucius has umpired some minor league ball. He was in the minors. He was in the minors for quite a few years.
now they have discussed it, and they've called him out at first. And Lucius.
And I'm saying it was possibly on the inside of that box. It's a 3-foot box on that side, and there's a play on that. If you're on the inside, you could, and I think that's what's going to happen here, is he's going to be called for interference on that instead of on that. And again, we were talking about the second base coming in at first base with the two base deal, which they've gone to in high school. And you are recommended to go to the inside of that and catch that inside base on a play like that. And what's going to happen here, they're still playing Major League rules. So you may see it in Legion Ball, you may not, because a lot of the rules that they have are using Major League rules, so instead of the high school rules. So, but they are going to call them out, and so there's one out here in the top of the third inning with Everest leading 3-1.
Aiden helped the batter. Thanks for that explanation, Mike. Nice off-speed pitch for a strike. Yeah, I think the double base at first is a smart idea. It just gives you an object to guide you down the line. Another one for Konechny at third. Double pumps over to first, 2 down.
And actually, on that call also, John down there at first base, he's actually watching, the possible tag and everything. And
Yes.
that's actually was a great call by Lucius, because that's his call to make with that runner going down the first base line.
Yep. Most people don't realize that. They think, oh, well, the base umpire has to take care of all that. No, the umpires have to back each other up every play. Michael Shep, strikeout victim in the first with 2 outs. But 3 have come in for post 492. Count at 0-2 now. Ground ball foul. Coach Paisler almost had that.
EC.
Error on the coach. 0-2 pitch. Again, Konechny over to first. Will end the inning, but not until 3 runs come in for the lads from Everest. We head to the bottom of the third, 3-1. Post 492, you're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Back here at Jack Hackman Field, Zaleski Sports bringing you Legion Baseball tonight. Want to give special thanks to our game day sponsors, Arts Body Shop, Bruce Orthodontics, Taqueria Monarca, Partners Bank, and Hefco Floral. Joe Anderson here, joined by the maestro of the microphone, Mr. Michael Steinwagner, and the modulator crew, Jason and Rachel Zaleski. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Got to check and see who else has chimed in. We have Eek Edit and Jason Tofar so far. Eek Edit is doing an awful lot of comments, which is cool. That's fine. Looking for other people to chime in on the YouTube comment page. It'll be Cash Osterman, Jacob Sadowska, and Dawson Luther for Marshfield here in the bottom of the third inning. It's 3-1 Everest. First pitch, high fly ball. It's going to be tracked down by Hayden Grzinski for the first out. One pitch, one out. Yeah, Mike, you were talking about, when you look at the Legion standings, you've got Stevens Point, Plover, Marshfield, Wausau, and Everest all, even Rapids on the outside looking in. Anybody can
Well, and
take
Merrill's
this.
down there also. I know Merrill actually had a good ball game against Marshfield the other night. Came down and watched it, and they don't have a win in the Valley yet, but they've played some nice ball.
High pop-up. Aiden helped. Makes the catch. Grzinski, took a hard biff in the back of Haupt, and he's down on the ground. That's no bueno.
Yeah, the center fielder was coming in, and the shortstop backing out, and it was pretty much a shortstop's ball all the way. The center fielder had to come a long way for that, and I don't think he actually heard the shortstop calling for that, and he just was coming in full tilt there. And
well, who calls? Who's got the ball? Who takes precedence getting that ball?
Well, it's on a situation like that. You're only maybe 6-7 feet onto the grass there, from where the shortstop is.
Right.
He's got a better chance than the center fielder. You're sitting 35 yards away.
Correct.
So on a pop up like that, it wasn't really a major league pop up. One of these
Correct.
way high ones up in the air, but. The coach is out there now, just talking to him, and players are around him. He looks cohesive out there, and it's he's got his hat on. I think he's about ready to come up and play some more center field here. He's like, "Hey, coach, I don't want to go out of this ball game. I want to play yet. I came here to play ball."
His teammate smashed his cap on his head.
Smashed it on his head there. So it's like, but fans give him a nice round of applause as he heads back out to center field out there. But yeah, this conference is going to be it's going to be anybody's conference this year. Point has been playing great ball in the past. Plover is always right up there. And right now, actually, the second game of that doubleheader down in Wisconsin Rapids, I don't know who won the first one, but they're in the first inning, and Rapids is ahead 4-1 against Plover. So,
my goodness.
And we've got some great ball games coming up. In fact, tomorrow night we've got Marshfield is at Stevens Point. That is a big one because Marshfield wins tonight, and Point is right up in there leading the conference. Mm-hmm. It's a big, big ball game for Stevens Point. And, of course, we've got Menominee at Wisconsin Rapids tomorrow night also, and a big tournament down in Wisconsin Rapids this weekend.
Dawson Luther, the batter, he's got an 0-2 count to him.
Yeah, the big tournament down in Rapids. In fact, I will be down there doing a couple ball games this weekend, and as Marshfield is in that tournament, and they'll see a lot of Fox Valley teams over in that area also.
And they are good.
And there's some good Fox Valley teams over there. And so I know the Appleton Double Days are over there. They've been in the state tournament quite a few years. The regular Appleton team, they have two Appleton teams there.
Goodness.
And that main one has been in the state tournament for years. And Don Hawkins was a big, big supporter. In fact, they named the field over there, the Don Hawkins Field over there by the American Legion where they play. And so it's going to be some great ball down at Wisconsin Rapids. If you can't make it down to the Quadruplex down here in Wisconsin Rapids, join us on Zaleski Sports as we'll be bringing you pretty much every ball game down at that tournament on Saturday and Sunday.
Dawson Luther working the count, 1-2. Yeah, you'll be watching baseball. I'll be fixing a water pump on a John Deere 60. 1-2 count. Falls it away again. There's 3 bolts that hold the pump on. I got 2 of them off, and the third one I thought I had coming loose, and then it went snap. So there were words exchanged with that water pump's bolt and
So
myself.
it is true what they say about your master of.
Well, that's going to be a high fly ball to the left. It's going to come in. It's going to be Olafson, and he makes the catch. We'll continue that when we come back.
Yeah.
We've got 3 in the books. It's 3-1 Everest. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business,
Jack of all
church,
trades,
or
man.
organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Get a good look of Mr. Christensen in the red shirt, sporting the Sandlot baseball cap backwards. As we head to the 4th inning here at Jack Hackman Field, Joe Anderson, Mike Steinwagner, and Jason and Rachel Zaleski bringing you tonight's game. Again, a reminder, as always, to leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. Give a little recognition to our viewers who are tuned in tonight. Top of the 4th inning, we'll see Everest bring Cal Olafson, Maddox Wyro, and Brody Hall come to the bat. Strike 1. Maddox, pardon me. Nathan Richardson on the hill yet for Marshfield. Three runs given up in the 3rd while Richardson was on the hill. A couple of errant throws and some opportune base running. Olafson 0 for 1, ground out to Osterman at second. Count even at 2. Two strikeouts and 1 walk. Ground ball to short, over to first. In time. Good throw from Jacob Sadowska.
The pitcher, Maddox Wyro.
Save up to $140 on new tires at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service now through June 4th on Goodyear tires. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Marshfield, and Wausau. 1 away brings up Maddox Wyro 0 for 1, and he'll get on base the hard way. I think. No, I thought it hit him. Maybe it didn't. Just kind of glanced off Anderson's glove behind the plate, so it's ball 1. And Mason Anderson kind of having a hard time snagging the baseball. It looks like it hit. Well, they called it a ball. I thought it hit the batter. And another one that squirts by Anderson behind the dish. Mike needed to get a little bit of refreshment.
Yes.
I've got water. He's got a can of soda.
Yeah. I have to have my fix.
Called a strike. 3-1 the count to Wyro. Those baby blue gloves, batting gloves. Another inside pitch. So he draws the walk. That first pitch, it looked like it hit him, but apparently it did not. And Wyro thought they were thinking about, are they going to courtesy run? They will.
Yeah, they will.
And Wyro not a very happy camper about it, but he's bringing in number, is that 16? It's either Will Reimer or Sam Stens. I didn't catch the back of his number.
I usually have my binoculars with me, but I don't have them.
I don't have my binoculars either. They're at home. High fly ball for Brody Hall. Luther will track it down and center, get the put out. It's 17, so it is Sam Stens at first. It's kind of like that Devers lad from the Giants that refused to
Yeah.
didn't want to come out for the courtesy runner or the pinch runner. Pinch runner.
Pinch runner.
Yeah, that was the topic of discussion in Major League Baseball for a couple days. Nice pitch. Cole Peterson, the number 9 hitter, drew a walk in the third. Scored the first run of the game for Everest. High fly ball left center field. Could be trouble. Griesbach can't.
Great
Tracks it
job.
down. Good catch. One left on. All zeros the rest of the way. We head to the bottom of the fourth. 3-1. Everest, you're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
And Mike Steinwagner without parental supervision tonight. Maybe
my wife told me to get out of the house.
Maybe Jason and Rachel Zaleski who are in the trailer are keeping the adults here. Anyway, it's 3-1 in favor of Everest. We head to the bottom of the fourth for Marshfield. They will bring to the plate Chase Robinson, Owen Griesbach, and Mac Konieczny.
You know, I was looking at their schedule for the Blue Devils here, the rest of the season. And actually, that Stevens Point game is not a conference game coming up. That's actually, they are in that tournament this weekend.
Okay.
Down at Wisconsin Rapids, along with Kaukauna, Appleton Double Days. And so, yeah, it's be a great tournament down there. And then, of course, everybody will play each other at starting at 11 o'clock and also 1:30. They have great complex down at Wisconsin Rapids there.
Yeah, I love broadcasting down there. The only thing they need to get, air conditioning.
Well, yeah, that's true. There's only 2 places I know that have air conditioning actually during the football season, and that's at Marshfield and the Dells. I did one down at the Dells in the playoffs, and they had air conditioning in that press box also.
Oof.
So that was really nice also. So, but
I'd take that. Not in late October, no, but
no, but
August, September.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That pitch outside. No, he cut the corner.
Yeah, it's those. Actually, since football starts in the middle of August, yeah, you can turn that air conditioning on in August and September. There, we can get some warm days. So.
Yep. Now that one's outside. Sort of like at Loyal, but I retired in 21, and once you know, as soon as I retired, then they air conditioned the entire cotton picking building. Although my room was semi-air conditioned, but that pitch called a strike. 3-2. 47 pitches so far for Maddox Wyro. Chase Robinson, the batter. Here's the pitch, and plunked him. I don't care if that's an off-speed pitch or not. When you get hit with a baseball, that stings.
Well, they always hope the leadoff hitter gets on, and well, he did a nice job of getting on.
Yes. You get hurt. It only hurts when I breathe.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually the Blue Devils will be in a tournament in Eau Claire come the 10th of July. So they've got a lot of ball games from July 1st until the tournament time comes around the 21st. So in that 3-week period, they have a lot of ball games to play. So hope they keep that pitching staff that they've got, because you're going to have a good pitching staff in that tournament play and also at state tournament also.
Owen Griesbach, the batter. 0-1 count to him. Make that 1-1. Yeah, talking about getting hit by the pitch. Don Baylor, towards the end of his career, he had a very prominent backside, and they would send him up when they needed a runner to get a runner on, and he'd lean into a pitch and get plunked off his tuchus. Got on base, and they did a pinch runner, and whoa, ripped that one foul.
You know, it was amazing. I covered the Stratford Tigers, all season long, and I looked at their stats, and, they were plunked 38 times during the season. In fact, Riley Spindler was plunked 13 times this season.
Oh, my gosh.
In
that's a lot of hit by
high school
pitches.
ball. I mean, it's like, yeah.
1-2 the count. Here's the time is called. I'll tell you, Lucius Messerschmidt he's a very good umpire, but boy, is he a character. Oh my goodness. He's a character.
Yeah, actually he's related to me on my wife's side.
Oh my goodness. Foul ball. It's going to be out.
Because his mother and my wife are first cousins. Or not his. Yes, his mother and my wife are first cousins, yes. And so.
Kind of like the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And that's not twice removed either.
Snap throw over to first. He's back in time. That's Robinson at first. Got a dandy group watching on television. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Beautiful Thursday evening. Lights are on now.
Yeah, actually a pretty good crowd here at Jack Hackman for a game that wasn't really publicized.
No.
Really a nice crowd. So.
Yeah, I got the call from Jason about 3:45 and said, "Would you like to work a game tonight?" And I went, "Okay, cool." Foul out of play for space side.
Yeah, I was at home in my sunroom, and all of a sudden I'm going along and looking at the schedule for next week and that, and I popped up for what was going on tonight, and all of a sudden I'm looking, and it's like, oh, the Blue Devils are playing tonight. And it's like, oh, okay. So I told my wife, and she said, all right, get out of the house.
Was there a game here Tuesday or Monday night?
Monday night. Yes, I think that was the Merrill game, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that was, no, yeah. Yes, it was. There was a Monday night that was supposed to be a doubleheader, and they made it just a single game then.
So what was? Wait a minute. That's a balk. They're going to discuss. That was kind of wonky. Wyro came set, broke his hands apart, and kind of, like disengaged everything. Yeah, that was weird.
John and Lucia's going to talk about it here.
It was like Greasebuck had called a timeout, but I don't think he did.
I mean, if time is called, then that balk is eliminated.
But it was just I didn't hear Lucius call time behind the plate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, they're going to send him back.
And John's going to go over and discuss it with Coach Schmitz over here.
Somebody had to have called timeout. And while they discuss, I get to do one of my favorite reads.
There you go.
Nasonville Dairy. Nasonville Dairy cheese curds. They get made every day. Fresh every day. Get those cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. You want to be? You want me to be your friend for life?
I've heard this many times.
I'll be your friend for life if you buy me Nasonville Dairy cheese curds.
And I made the mistake of buying him one time. Now he's my friend for life.
You're stuck with me. Popped up good. Did they get the double?
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did. What a good play by the defense.
See, you get to read John Buelow very easily. If there's a big pause in there, and he'll come up with the out sign maybe about 4 seconds later.
Yeah.
But if it's the safe sign, he'll show you it right away. So.
But you want to make sure you see the play. Don't react too soon.
Exactly.
Base is empty now with 2 away. That pitch high to Matt Konieczny. Scored the only run of the game so far for Post 54. That was a bunt, wasn't it? Or was that a little
It was just a
blooper?
Blooper up, yeah.
Okay.
And the runner was taken off on the pitch, so it was like he had no chance of getting back at all. So.
Shoddy will pick up the foul ball.
Boy, it's amazing how the Legion team changes uniform colors every year.
Yeah. They're going to be very thankful they have an all-white ensemble this year.
Oh, yeah.
The next 14 days.
14 days, yeah. And they've got a big schedule for the next 14 days, too.
Yeah. It takes an awful lot out of you playing baseball in the sun. Konieczny rips a single in the hole. That's short. 2-out single for Matt Konieczny. Kind of like watching back in the 70s down at Busch Stadium in St. Louis with the artificial turf, Saturday afternoon baseball, NBC. And you could see the heat just
I'll never forget my last year of Legion Ball, which was in the summer of '71. And we had the old wool uniforms that were cut off,
Yep.
And it's like, and then you had to wear the long sleeve yet, too.
Mm-hmm.
And we went up to Menominee, and I caught a doubleheader up there. And I'll tell you, I think I lost about 15, 20 pounds that day. But, yeah, it was a hot one up there. So
I'll bet. Konieczny back safe at first. Yeah, it's amazing. Then they went to the double knit, the polyesters. That was my era. Called a strike. This is Bryce Shoddy, 0 for 1. Flew out to Van Slyken right. First at bat. Konieczny pretty smart and speedy on the bases. Shoddy right to second baseman Schultz. Easy throw to first to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We head to the 5th, 3-1. Everest, you're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megasure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake. A half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better. Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
Welcome back to a beautiful shot of the scoreboard in right center field. Brand new this year. Fundraised. I believe the Legion helped get that, didn't they?
Yes, they did, Joe.
Okay.
Here, let me grab my microphone.
Sure.
Yeah, they did.
Legion did all the fundraising.
The fundraiser and great sponsorship also to get this. They change it pretty much every 10 years. The clinic had it for the last 20 years.
Okay.
I know when they put this diamond in, the Marshfield Clinic had it. And then they, again, updated it also then after it was actually the last three times, I guess. So...
Foul ball.
And so, yeah, the Marshfield Clinic, again, is one of the sponsors. This year, they actually have 3 sponsors with it. Wheeler's Chevrolet is on there, and Nasonville Dairy, and the Marshfield Clinic. So thank you to those 3 fine businesses here in Marshfield to put up this new scoreboard. And the new part about this is that they've put the total pitching on there. And
yes.
They've asked, to bring that, even in the high school area now, they're trying to get the scoreboards to like that. So, but yeah, very nice scoreboard. In fact, well, the bulbs from the old one, they couldn't get them anymore, and so it was like you'd have 2 or 3 bulbs out, and so, as Marshfield gets a strikeout here.
Grzinski will strike out here to lead off the top of the 5th. That is a ServPro strikeout. Call ServPro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro like it never even happened. With 1 down, this will bring up number 2 hitter and Cole Van Slyke. He is 1 for 2. He had that 2 RBI double in the 3rd.
Yeah, and they've actually made the dugouts a little bit bigger now also. They've extended them out, maybe a good 8 feet?
Yes.
Right around there, 8 to 10 feet, where they just put a fence along there because those dugouts are really small. And, these ball players are bringing in their bags, 2 bats apiece, and, and it's, you go over to Auburndale. Auburndale's dugouts are just beautiful, and the ones down at Wisconsin Rapids are just fantastic also. So they extended that also with new area in that dugout to give them a little bit more. But my question is, though, where before you had the fence that was in front of the dugout, but now you've got that open. Now here we have a safety situation, and I'm surprised that has not been brought up.
Fly ball, center field, Luther, back. Oh, what a catch by Dawson Luther, diving to his left, and he makes the catch. Great job.
Right with that catch, Joe, that shows why this young man was a Division IV Player of the Year in the state of Wisconsin, and I'll tell you, an outstanding center field, and we get to see him play next year because he's going to UW Stevens Point.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
In fact, he's going to be playing some ball with Brady Berg, as Brady is going over to play for the Pointers also from Stratford.
And that kid can play sports, too.
Yes, he can. And he can hit the long ball.
Yes, he can.
He had 48 RBIs in high school this year with 5 home runs.
Holy cow. Ryan Schultz, the batter, 1 for 2. Had a double and a ground out.
And and his uncle makes a mean pizza also.
That's right, Scotty's?
Yes, it is.
Yes, okay. Ground ball to short. Sadowska scoops it, throws over to first. Robinson gloves it. 1-2-3 inning for Marshfield. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Score remains 3-1 Everest. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Cobeson Bus is hiring. It's drivers that they need. Cobeson Bus is hiring. It's the perfect job for me.
Cobeson Buses would like to thank all of our school bus drivers throughout the state of Wisconsin for their safe driving. If you would like to make a difference in your community with a fun and rewarding part-time job, apply at cobeson.com.
Cobeson Bus is hiring. It's the perfect job for me.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and scottyspizza.com.
Scotty.
Or seed, like a 2 or a 3, and it would have been Loyal and Columbus in the championship, I think.
And we were just talking about the state tournament. Joe Anderson here with Mike Steinwagner. And we want to shout out also to Jason and Rachel Zaleski for providing production tonight. I'll get another dad joke in yet, Rachel. Don't worry. That's all I got is really bad dad jokes. I can do it real quick here. Ole and Lena go to the lumber yard, and Ole says, the lumberman says, "Hey, what you need?" And Ole says, "We need 4x2s." And the lumberman says, No, you mean 2x4s. Yeah, 2x4s. And then the lumberman asks Lena, "What do you need? How long you need them?" And Lena says, "Oh, we're going to need them a long time. We're building a garage." I didn't say they were funny. They were dad jokes. This is Mason Anderson leading off. Let's go back to baseball.
Yeah. When you said the lumber yard, I thought you were talking about the restaurant
No.
on the north end of town here.
No. Anderson rips one to left field. Boy. Be brought in by Olafson. I tell you, when that young man makes contact, he's solid.
So, Joe, I want to know, with all the dairy breakfasts that have been going on, did you hit any dairy breakfasts?
No, I did not.
You didn't? Oh, my gosh.
No.
Loyal had theirs this last week. Marshfield had theirs. Marshfield served, what was it, almost 2,400.
Wow.
In a 5-hour period. So
that's a lot of pancakes.
You bet it is. And those potato pancakes were delicious.
Yes, I love potato pancakes. 64 pitches so far for Wyro, and a ground ball could be 2, out at 2. Double play. 6-4-3 double play. So with 2 outs, we'll bring up Cash Osterman with nobody on and 2 outs. An opportune double play for Everest here in the bottom of the 5th. Now, if you're Marshfield, you got to start thinking about outs. You got 6 outs left after this inning. Got to make hay when the sun shines. Well, when the lights are on, at least, not here.
Well, and you look at, there hasn't been too many hits in this ball game either. Marshfield now with 3 hits, and Everest with only 2 hits. A couple wild pitches in there hurt Marshfield,
right?
Where runs scored. So,
he hasn't really struck out many. I've been getting behind in my book here, so I'll let Mike.
No, actually, it was a great pitching duel here between these 2 ball players here from Everest and also Marshfield. But we got a fly ball out to center field. So center fielder coming in and making the catch for out number 3. As the Blue Devils come up with no runs on no hits. Oh, excuse me, 1 hit and no errors and no one left. So after 5 complete innings of play, it's the Evergreens of DC Everest 3 and Marshfield 1, and you're watching American Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports.
Retirement is a balancing act because everyone's financial situation is unique. A reverse mortgage loan can transform your home's equity into accessible cash, whether it's to pay off your mortgage, cover bills, or fund your dreams.
The cash is there if we need it, and it just takes a little stress off of our lives.
You have something else to fall back on?
Call me, Josh Kilty, your local retirement mortgage specialist, for a free consultation to help bring financial stability to your life.
Man, that furnace is just going down, and retirement's not working out how we wanted to have it happen. What can we do?
Let's see what Donnie has to say.
At Citizens Financial Services, located at Citizens State Bank, we specialize in developing unique plans for our clients to provide guidance in retirement. A customized plan starts with your goals, your needs, paired with a well thought out strategy to address those goals.
I think this is going to work.
To set up a time, call me, Donnie Snyder, at 715-486-8151.
Nice shot of the sunset on the old Weinbretter Shoot Factory here in Marshfield. They've moved out to some new digs here the last couple of weeks, and that's you can kind of maybe see if they're able to move the camera. We've got a couple of bleacher creatures out there by the white truck over there. And
yeah, and I see where they are going to bring this possibly back of making that apartment complex again now.
Well, that would be
They're
cool.
talking about that. So in this area in here, and of course, Weinbrenner has now moved out to the south side of town in the industrial park out there. A beautiful building they've got out there. So, but historical building. This building's been here for years and years. I mean, but yeah, it'd be nice if they could make that into a complex there for affordable housing. So.
Aiden Haupt, the batter, he's got a 2-1 count on him. It'll be Haupt, Shep, and Olafson here in the 6th. For Everest. Eek Edit has chimed in, and Jason Tofar, and that's it. We need some other people yet to give a shout out here too. So leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. Every once in a while you get somebody being a joker, and we had one person that said they were watching from the Andromeda galaxy. That was during a Chaparral's game. Popped up. Is it playable? Yes, it is. Robinson took 2 steps and made the catch.
Well, maybe he was from a different world. Who knows?
Michael Shep, the batter. Mike with a strikeout and a ground out, 0 for 2.
Turning that light on helps you see better now, Joe, or what?
Yes. Did it hit him?
No, they're saying he went.
Oh, okay. Went to the doctor yesterday, got checked out.
Okay.
Everything's good. Need to eat more fruits and veggies, but don't
So
we all?
So you went for your 5,000-mile checkup?
5 mile, had an oil change, yeah. Big swing. Strike 2. Yeah, once you get over 60, and I don't need to tell you, every time you go there, you got your fingers crossed going, I hope they don't find anything you don't want to know.
Well, you got that right. No doubt about that.
And that was a ServPro strikeout. Call ServPro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro like it never even happened. 2 up, 2 down. Brings up the number 6 hitter, Cal Olafson. He is also 0 for 2. Ground out to second, ground out to short. Been a pitcher's duel. I mean, Richardson has done well. Those 3 runs that came in the 3rd. Otherwise, he struck out 1, 2, 3. He's only walked 1, 2. He's walked 2. Ground ball. It's going to get through the hole. It's short.
Jake Sadowski out there trying to make a noble attempt out there, diving there.
We've got some action in the bullpen for Marshfield. For Everest, excuse me. I have Jason in my right ear and Mike in my left. Does that mean I'm bipolar?
Yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
We'll move on. Thank you, Jason, for that. So action in the bullpen for Everest here. 1 on, 2 out. And Maddox Wyro, the pitcher, the batter.
So, Joe, what do you think of the NBA draft this year?
Didn't watch it.
Okay.
You know what else I have not watched? 1 second of the World Cup.
I have not either.
I just
come to think about it.
Oh, Jason voices his displeasure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't.
Jason's a big World Cup man. I mean,
if you like it, it's great. I just remember my son Alec when they were in South Africa. He was probably 2nd, 3rd grade, and those Galdarn vuvuzelas. Remember those?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, they blew them constantly. I'll never get that sound out of my ears.
Well, I know I've watched an interview when this first started, and all of a sudden they made the comment. The guy was interviewing and this one guy, and he says, "Well, we really didn't come here to watch him play. We came here to party." And that's what it is. It's a big party.
2-1 count to Wyro. Pitch in the dirt. And that will allow
That'll be a wild pitch.
Olafson to trot the second. Gotta like the Scotsman and the Norwegians. The Norwegian with the rowboat, and the Scotsman drank Boston dry. 3-1 count to Wyro. Here's the pitch. 3-2.
Well, actually, at NBA draft, they have projected, the top 30 picks, in the first round. And would you believe 10 of them were freshmen?
Yeah.
There was 17 freshmen that were predicted to go in the first round. So they don't go to college anymore for an education. They just go up there for a warm-up ready for the NBA. So.
Right. Well, Wyro drew a walk, and that'll bring up Brody Hall. 2 on, 2 out, and Hall 0 for 2.
And we got a courtesy runner in.
That's going to be number 17, and that's Sam Stens. Yeah, when they start paying people to play college sports, yeah, I'll leave my opinions to myself, but I'm not a fan.
I'll keep mine privately also.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. We'll let you discuss at your own residences. Not a fan. Pitch in the dirt. Good.
But I thought the Bucks trade was really actually a good one. They got a lot for what they and they needed those first round draft choices.
Yes,
so,
they did.
Yeah, I think it was a great trade
for both teams.
Yes, and Giannis didn't play that much anyway this year. So correct. I think it was a great trade for the Bucks.
Brody Hall, the batter, he's got a 1-0 count on him. 2 outs, 2 on, 3-1 Everest, top of the 6th. Another good stop by Anderson, kept the ball in front of him. A couple of wild pitches and a couple of errant throws have led to the 3 runs. I mean, it's not that they've knocked the stuffing out of the ball, but they've had some timely hits, but those errors have hurt. Here's the pitch. Call the ball.
And the pitch count is getting up there now. That's 87 pitches.
Yeah, what is the count in Legion? Is it
105.
105? Okay. Here's the pitch. Called a strike. 3-1. That's pitch number 89.
Yes. So he's sitting with 16 pitches he can use, and he's still got 1 1/3 innings left to play yet.
He's got to get out of this. Ooh.
I think that was borderline right on the knees there.
Yeah. I was going to say you heard that ooh from the Everest fans.
Yeah, there is a few Everest fans over on the right-hand side here, along the first base side.
We have a nice crowd tonight.
Yes,
here.
very nice crowd.
Runners go. Fly ball to right field. Shoddy will track it down and misplay it.
Wow, I cannot believe they did not.
Yeah, they didn't advance.
They did not advance, and the third base coach over here, I don't know what he's talking about. He is going out to talk to John Bielo, and Shoddy just misplayed. I mean, it went right off his glove. I don't know if he lost it in the lights a little bit there. We're kind of at this dusk now where it's a little hard to see the ball, and plus with the lights on.
Yeah, the twilight.
And so, we're sitting at the twilight time here, and it's like, did he lose it in the lights there that it went off his glove because it was just a routine fly ball that he missed out there? And both John Bielo and the head coach now of Everest are sitting out here talking down the third base line.
But Mike, I mean, there's 2 outs.
The runner should be going.
Gotta go on
Exactly.
2 outs.
Yes. That's why I was surprised. You look at the runner that they had runners at first and second.
Yes.
And
Or second and
first and second they had.
okay,
Yeah,
all
first
right.
and second, and a fly ball out the right field, and it's like all of a sudden they just stopped at second and third.
Okay, so Coach Pazer has his chat. Oh, no, we kind of got help from the other side.
Okay. So they're saying now that John Below,
the base umpire,
had called a balk. So if he called a,
so then the runner's got to come back from first to.
Well, no, they have the option. They have the option of the play, is what it is. If a balk is called and a pitch comes in and is hit, now they have the option. They can keep this play, which is an error, or they can come back and take the balk and put the runners at second and third. But now you've got bases loaded. They have an option, Joe.
Okay.
And so,
see, that's why you're here.
It's kind of a little delayed dead ball deal. But they have the option of taking the play or taking the balk. So the advantage here is Everest having bases loaded now.
But 2 outs.
With 2 outs.
Cole Peterson hits the first pitch and fouled, but caught.
And making that catch.
Nice
Foul ball
catch
territory.
by Griesbach. So all of that, all for naught as Peterson flies out to left. They threaten but do not score. We head to the bottom of the 6th. 3-1 in favor of Everest. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Who let the dogs out? Woof, 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 woof. It's bark. It's bark in the park night here, I guess. We have several dogs in attendance tonight here at Jack Hackman Stadium. Jack Hackman Field, excuse me. Joe Anderson, Mike Steinwagner, along with Jason and Rachel Zaleski. Rachel, I never heard a comment about the dad joke I told. That was not very good. I had one good one and I had one poor one.
I think she's thinking it's not worth repeating.
Break the tie with a third. No, I got to think about it. All right. Bottom of the 6th, and Marshfield will bring to the plate Jacob Sadowska, Dawson Luther, and Chase Robinson, the top of the order. And Wyro throws pitch number 68 in the dirt. Was Dawson Luther, I know you sing his praises, deservedly so. Was he hurt during the basketball season? I know
yes, he was.
That's okay. Ground ball right to the first baseman, Shep. Easy put out for 1 out.
Yeah, he was hurt during the basketball season and got ready for the baseball season, and that's his main sport right there. But in fact, he was just, I'm thinking he did finish with over 1,000 points scored.
I think so.
Lifetime, because I know I talked to the coach. I was down doing a Pittsfield girls game during the season, and I got a chance to talk to the head basketball coach at Pittsfield also, and he was just short I want to say maybe about 120 points short, but he did come back, and I think he did land up scoring 1,000 points. But an outstanding athlete. Glad to have him back. In fact, he'll have another year of coming back. He could play Legion ball one more year. As you can see, Marshfield's got 3 on their roster that have played. I'm trying to think who's playing at St. Mary's for Marshfield here, but they have 3 graduates that are on the roster here that you can come back. They changed that quite a few years back that you can be 19 years old to play Legion baseball.
Okay. Well, Luther finds himself in a 2-1 count. There was action in the Everest bullpen, but Wyro's still on the hill. Low strike. You may not like Lucius's strike zone, but he's consistent.
Yes, he is.
And that's what any coach or player wants, is consistency. Just missed.
Yeah, in fact, I've got the list at home of who all made all-district and all-state, and there's quite a few good ball players in the area. I know Drew Gage got an honorable mention, all-state.
Schultz gloves it over to first, 2 out.
And I know Gage and also Brady Berg was on the all-district first team also. So, some great ball players in the central Wisconsin area.
And Brady Berg is a good kid.
And actually, they have also the scholar athletes in there. And I'll tell you, there is a lot of outstanding ball players in the central Wisconsin here that have that. I think you got to have a 3.6 grade point average to be on this, and some outstanding student athletes.
Big swing and a miss for Chase Robinson. Chase, a strikeout victim and hit by a pitch in the 4th. Again, starting to run out of outs here. You got 4 left. You got to make something happen, Captain. And 2, look at the state tournament. Look at how many Central Wisconsin teams made it to the state tournament. You had Loyal and Columbus in the same conference.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, actually that was a great boost for the Clover Bell Conference. I mean, of those 2 schools being in, the Final 4.
Yes. And the last year that Loyal will be all by itself in baseball because they'll co-op with Greenwood next year for varsity.
Yeah.
Off the pipe. I haven't seen that in a while.
You also talk about, before we were talking about football, and I see Stratford moves up a division now this year.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to battle in there, and it'll be a battle in that Central Wisconsin Conference also with Amherst again, as Amherst is one of the favorites. But as they will be moving up to Division 4, and they're actually picked in the preseason ranked 13th in the state in Division 4. So I think they'll have Haupt at quarterback, Colton Haupt, who came in off and on with Brady Berg last year, and I think they'll do a nice job for Stratford.
Robinson draws the walk with 2 outs. That'll bring up Owen Griesbach, the cleanup hitter. He is 0 for 1, 0 for 2. He flew out to center field to Grzinski and then popped up to Wyro, the pitcher, in the 4th. Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stomping.
You like singing to yourself, Joe?
I like sing. That's one of my quirks. I sing on the air. I got a good joke for Rachel, but we'll do it next inning. Popped up, high fly ball. It's in center field. Grzinski, he makes the catch. 1 run, 1 walk, but the other one's grounded out and fly out. As we head to the 7th, still 3-1. Everest, you're watching Legion Baseball exclusively on Zaleski Sports.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
For 63 years, Hiller's True Value has proudly served Marshfield and central Wisconsin. Now, we're excited to begin a new chapter. Hiller's True Value is becoming Hiller's Ace Hardware, bringing you better pricing, a wider selection, and access to exclusive brands. You'll start to see some exciting changes around the store, all designed to make shopping easier than ever. But one thing will never change: the same friendly faces and trusted service you've counted on since day one. Hiller's Ace Hardware, still Hiller's, now with more tools to serve you better.
Everest players in their dugout watching a new pitching change for Marshfield as Owen Griesbach will come in. I'm doing the numbers for Nathan Richardson. He pitched 92 pitches here in this game through 6 and gave up 2 hits. Walked 2, 3. Struck out 4. 3 runs came in on his time on the hill, and you hit 2 batters. So Griesbach now pitching for Marshfield here in the top of the 7th. He will face the top of the order for Everest, Grzelski, Van Slyke, and Schultz. Ole and Lena joke here for you, Rich. I'll do it quick. Well, poor old Lena passes away, and she goes up to the gates and meets St. Peter, and St. Peter says, well, to get in, Lena, you gotta spell a word. And she says, oh, St. Peter, be nice to me. I'm not very smart. Give me an easy word. And he says, spell cow. C-O-W. And Lena says, thank you. And she comes in. A little while later, Ole passes on. He goes up to the pearly gates. But St. Peter has to go run an errand, so he puts Lena in charge of the gates. And Ole sees Lena and says, oh, my gosh, it's so happy to see you, Lena. I missed you so much. Can't wait to go to heaven with you. And he's going to walk through, and Lena says, not so fast. You got to spell a word to get in. And he says, okay, what do I got to spell? And she smiles and looks at him and said, spell Czechoslovakia. Again, didn't say it was funny, but it was a bad joke. Good thing you had to take care of these items.
I'm glad I was gone, Joe.
Yes. All right. 0-2 count to Grzelski. Van Slyke on deck for Everest. And that's the ServPro strikeout call. ServPro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro like it never even happened. With 1 down, Cole Van Slyke the batter. Cole with a ground out to first, a 2 RBI double, and a fly out to center field. One away, the left-handed hitting right fielder for Everest. Pitch is high. I mean, Richardson pitched well, Mike, but it just a couple of wild pitches, a couple of errors. And
yeah, he had a couple of wild pitches in there, and pitches that were down in the dirt also, and it's like...
a couple of walks, too, kind of.
Yeah, a couple of walks. They say walks will hurt you, and, of course, the wild pitches hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you look at the hits-wise, each team with 3 hits, and Marshall with 2 errors also in there, so...
Yep. They kind of add up after a while. Little flare to left. Griesbach will make the catch. 2 down brings up Ryan Schultz. A double, a ground out, and a ground out.
I see, Joey, you got a Chaparral game coming up this week.
Yes, on Sunday.
Yeah, you got Minocqua coming in here at 1:30, and then next week on July 1st, I get to see the Shaps in for the first time this season with Everest coming in on July 1st. So, yeah, great schedule here coming up in the month of July. They've got 4 or 5 home games in the month of July. So, come out and see the Shaps play here. So, in fact, they're hosting actually the finals of the Class A league, the Dairyland that they're in, or actually the playoffs.
Okay.
The finals will be in Wisconsin Rapids this year.
Oh, okay.
So looking forward to a little action down there also. So
Well, I'll bring the motorcycle over Sunday.
There he goes. Should be a good day.
Yeah. I had to get a new battery because lately it's kind of when you push the start, it goes.
Do you got your bug shield on so you don't eat any bugs on the way home?
Yes, I do. Nice catch by Coach Metz there. Jumped out of the dugout and caught that one. Yeah, I used to have a gold wing. Now I have a silver wing, and that's fine.
Oh, you're downgrading yourself? You went from gold to silver?
Yes. Well, silver wing is a lot easier to maneuver than a gold wing.
Well, I suppose, once you get a little older, I suppose you'll go to a trike then, huh?
I thought about it, but no, because that's a whole long story. I mean, you did those trike conversion kits. It takes a while to explain. Okay, it's 2-2 with 2 outs, nobody on. Ground ball to short. Good scoop by Sadowska. Guns at the first. What a stretch to get the put out. Robinson.
And a very strong arm by Jake at short. He was deep in the hole on that one. That was a very tough play and came up nicely as the Evergreens go 1-2-3 here in the top of the 7th inning. So after 6.5 innings of play, it's DC Everest 3, Marshfield 1, and you're watching American Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Good shot of the scoreboard. You can see the dilemma that Marshfield is in. They need 2 runs to extend this game. And they will bring to the plate here in the bottom of the 7th inning Matt Konieczny, Bryce Shoddy, and Mason Anderson. Not too shabby of hitters to bring up to the plate, trailing by 2. Right, Mike?
Yeah, there's, let's see, who they got leading off here, Joe?
Again, they have Owen Griesbach. He is 0 for 3. But
so you got 4, 5, and 6 in the lineup here. So you got your power up this inning. As that first pitch comes, catches the outside corner for a call, strike 1.
Or is that Konieczny batting? Did I miss one? I did. This is Matt Konieczny. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my bad. I misread my book. Mac on the evening, a walk and a single. Scored the only run for Marshfield. Little chopper to third. It's going to find the hole.
Nice night for Mac, as he was down at Wisconsin Dells this morning playing in that all-star game down there at Just a Game Fieldhouse. So had 9 points, hit 3 from downtown, and so then comes and plays 7 innings of baseball. So great day for Mac. Doesn't get any better than that.
How to be 18 again. Been 45 years since I was 18. I won't ask you, Mike.
Thanks, Joe.
It's got me by a couple.
I'll tell you, I've been out of school for 54 years.
I've been out for 45. But I got to tell you, friends, Mike's got more hair in his head than I do. And he's
you do.
And he's better looking. A pitch inside for a ball. 2-0 to...
Well, they say, Joe, you can't have hair and brains both, you know.
I've neither.
My wife says I was cut short on both ends.
Tying run at the plate here with nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball through the hole at second.
Big start right here. Runners at first and second now. Nobody out.
Back to
and
back.
Actually, the game-winning run at the plate right now. And Bryce, let's see, number 34. That would be Mason Anderson. Great batter to have. As I mentioned, he tied for the batting title in the Wisconsin Valley this year. All-conference catcher. And hit 500 in conference action. Hit, I think it was right around 425 for the whole season. So a good stick to have it at the plate for the Marshfield Legion team here, as we got a conference out on the mound here, as a little powwow with the Everest team.
Well,
as they're in a tough situation here.
Wyro at 89 pitches, and he gets 105, as Mike stated previously in the other innings. We'll see if we have he may go one more. We're going to have a courtesy runner come in for Anderson. That's going to be number 19.
19, and that would be Raymond Becker, courtesy running.
At first.
At first base. Well, actually, that would be a pinch runner, not a courtesy runner, as he's coming in for Bryce Shoddy.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
So he's not a courtesy runner.
I saw the sign. I forgot Anderson's the batter.
Yep, Anderson would get this courtesy runner if he gets on, but Becker coming in as a pinch runner. And the stretch just missing that outside corner.
You didn't see Shoddy waving off the pinch runner.
No. Your call, Joe.
Yeah. 2 on, nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Anderson takes ball 2. Ironic that this Mr. Anderson, who's batting, that was my number in high school, my senior year. And I played a lot of right and left bench. 2-0 count. Rips one in the gap, extra bases.
That is big. That's going to score a pair all the way to the wall. Rounding is Becker coming into home, and a big 2-run double by Mason Anderson to tie this contest up at 3. And the winning run now at second base for the Blue Devils.
And we're going to have a pitching change here.
And we're going to have a courtesy runner, too, coming in as number 10. That would be
Truxton Becker.
As Truxton Becker comes in.
I think that was going to be his last batter anyway, as he was starting to run out of pitches.
That was pitch 92 that he had thrown.
And he, again, has pitched well.
Yes, actually, he's except for this inning, he has pitched outstanding ball for Everest.
2, 3.
But giving up 2 earned runs here in the, actually could be 3 earned runs and could be the losing pitcher, as that winning run is at second base. So,
Mike, he had 3 hits through 6. It just gave up 3 in a row.
That's right. Yep, 3 hits right in a row.
He's walked 3. Struck out 1.
As Marshfield coming back here, being down 3 to, they had a 1-0 lead. They scored a run in the second, and Everest came back and put a 3 spot, put a crooked number out in the third inning there to go ahead 3-1. And now Marshfield coming back with 2 big runs here in the bottom of the 7th inning with nobody out, and Van Slyke now coming into pitch for the Evergreens, and Truxton Becker, the courtesy runner at second base, is the winning run for the the Blue Devils here. And Blue Devils have played some really great ball this year. I mean, actually holding them to 6 hits. They've been averaging, Joel, right around 9-10 hits a ball game, and even runs wise, they've had some big run productions so far this season. And you think about it, this is what, their 11th ball game already this season. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of these teams don't even have 6 or 7 ball games in because of weather-wise. But Marshfield's been fortunate to get a lot of ball games in. They've got a lot of ball games coming up this weekend, as they'll be down at Rapids. They'll get 4 games in there. Mm-hmm. And so by the time, they'll have 6 games going into 6 more ball games before they start that July schedule here, and their July schedule is just loaded with ball games. They towards the end of the season, just before regionals, they'll have a doubleheader, non-conference against Chippewa Falls on the 17th, and then tournament time starts 4 days later, on 21st in Stevens Point, and of course then the AAA state tournament here on August 28th through August 1st. And I know I've talked to a couple of the guys that will be working this state tournament as umpires. I know Daryl Priest is coming in from up around the Cadott area up there. And I think John Belo is coming in also. And they've got some outstanding umpires coming in. And I remember the years back when, I've done 4 AAA state tournaments, another Class A tournament, and some junior state tournaments. And the umpiring in this crew, and actually it's a blessing to, actually a tribute to Marshfield, Stevens Point, and Wisconsin Rapids, because you look at the last 3 state AAA tournaments are in central Wisconsin. And the facilities we got here are just second to none. And
outstanding.
And so you'll see some great baseball once the AAA state tournament comes here. So, and they're going to intentionally walk
Tyler Kramer, the DH. They walked him. Okay. So they put the winning run. The winning run is at.
Actually, that's Nathan Richardson that they put on. Nathan came in to hit for Kramer as Nathan Richardson, number 4.
You're right.
As Richardson came into bat in that DH spot for Tyler. And now they've got bases or runners at first and second, so now they got a force out here. And Cash Osterman now up for the Blue Devils.
0 for 2. 2 flyouts to Grzinski in center. This is Van Slyke on the hill. High fly ball center field. Grzinski will come in and make the catch. And Becker will hold at second. Top of the order, Sadowska 0 for 3 on the night. They finally get an out.
So Osterman, takes that first pitch and hits it to center field. And great guy to have up is Jake Sadowska. I saw Jake the other night hit one over the right field wall out of here. He's got some power. It doesn't look like he's got a lot of power, but he's got a lot of power. He was an all-conference shortstop in the Valley this year. Second top hitter on the team. And he's heading up to UW Superior next year to play some college baseball.
I hope he brings his parka.
Well, yeah, exactly. They actually, I think they head down to Florida for about 3 or 4 weeks until the snow melts up in Superior.
3 or 4 months. 1-0 count to Sadowska. And he's got a 2-0 count. Now you got to be careful if you're Van Slyke. I mean, you can with that fly out, you can load the bases and get a force out.
Well, and the thing is, you're sitting here with 2 outstanding ball players. I mean, do you pitch Sadowska on and to pitch to Dawson Luther?
Yeah.
So it's a great 1-2 punch here by Marshfield.
3-0.
And he called it.
He called it a strike.
Yep, caught the inside corner.
Lucius
has that delay call in there, and you got to wait just a little bit because he has a tendency of just delaying it. So.
All right, 2-1 the count to Sadowska. 2 on, 1 out. Strike 2. The tension mounts. He's not like, what's his name? Strike 1.
Yeah. Oh, a Dutch runner. Many years ago, yes, from Oshkosh. Got a chance to meet him. He was a character, I'll tell you. He referees basketball also in the offseason.
High for ball.
So
3.
big pitch here now, 3-2 with 1 down.
So what do you do here, Mike? Do you walk him or do you give him a good pitch to hit? Because you got to throw a strike then.
Well, you got to throw a strike, and Jake knows it. He's got to throw a strike.
See if you can get him to chase or if he'll. Here's the pitch. No, he walked him.
So he loads the bases. Winning run at third. Those runners at first and second mean nothing.
Truxton Becker at third.
Joe, this would be a big, big win for Marshfield, as it would put them 3-1 in the conference. When Point coming up, actually this tournament, and they open up with Stevens Point in that tournament, so it's a non-conference game, but they open up with Point on the 29th and 30th here at Jack Hackman Field on Monday and Tuesday of next week, and so those are big, big ball games for Marshfield, as Marshfield, you don't know who they're going to throw in this stretch of Friday and Saturday. I mean, Coach Metz has a tough situation coming up, who he's going to throw in these tournament games, because he's got actually 3 key games, because then on July 1st, on Wednesday, they go to Stevens Point. So it's a tough decision who you're going to throw.
Luther 0 for 2 on the night with a walk, and they are pitching around him. Infield is in, 1 out, bases loaded, and the winning run at third for Marshfield. Can Luther draw the walk?
And Dawson's a very, very smart hitter. He's not going to swing at a bad pitch here. You're going to have to put it right down Main Street.
Yes.
Big pitch right here, 3-0.
You're taking right here, aren't you?
Oh, you have to. You have to take here. With bases loaded, you're tied at 3, and Van Slyke knows he's got to put it right down Main Street here.
3-0 pitch. Van Slyke delivers.
Ball 4, winning run. All Dawson has to do is touch first and touch home. And that is the ball game, as Marshfield comes back, being down 3-1, and comes up with 3 big runs here in the bottom of the 7th to come away with a 4-3 win, and a big win for Marshfield, as they will move now to 3-1 in conference play, and only put them 1 game in back of Stevens Point. And as I mentioned, they play the Sixers of Stevens Point on Monday and Tuesday here at Jack Hackman Field, and on Wednesday they travel to Stevens Point on July 1st. So, and then they get Wausau after that in a 3-game series on the 6th, 7th, and 9th of July. So a big win for the Blue Devils of Marshfield, coming away with a big 4-3 win. And actually, Joe, who was the pitcher that actually came in for Richardson?
Owen Griesbach. He will get the win. And
Griesbach will get the win. And actually, the starting pitcher for
Wyro
will get the loss for the Evergreen. So, Joe, it's all yours.
We'll recap this. Stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Back after this.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. They come from behind victory for the Marshfield Blue Devils as they score 3 in the bottom of the 7th to defeat Everest 4-3. I'm here with head coach Josh Metz. Coach, it's nice to see you without ice and pucks flying around.
Yeah, a little different atmosphere tonight.
What are your thoughts on your team's performance this evening?
Just happy with how they grinded. Through 6 innings, it probably wasn't our best baseball by any stretch, but they never gave up, and they just kept battling, and they found a way. We talk about we get 21 outs every game and using all 21. 18, we weren't, it wasn't working our way, but we used the last 3 and we battled and we came back. And that's the sign of a good team, a team that doesn't give up and just keeps battling and battling.
And you had some very good defense, especially in the outfield.
Yeah, we have a really good defense. When we're at full strength, we have a great defense. Our pitchers should be able to pitch to contact and rely on that defense. We have an abundance of really good catchers. We have a team that really can make good plays out there in the field, and that should help our pitching a lot.
After a rough 3rd inning, the pitching seemed to come around after that.
Yeah, Nate probably didn't have his best stuff tonight, but he battled for us. I think he was probably trying to overthrow it a little bit there in that 3rd inning. Went out there and told him to calm down, and I think he was losing his control because he was probably frustrated with himself. And but he battled and gave us 6 good innings, and then Owen came in and gave us a chance in the 7th.
You got some big games coming up this next couple of weeks.
Yeah, lot of games, no off days, so we just got to keep going. We've been playing much better baseball lately. Got off to a tough start this year. Things weren't going our way, but a credit to these guys. They've battled through it, and we've clawed above 500 now. So and it hasn't been an easy schedule by any stretch of the imagination. We played a lot of good teams so far, but I kind of do that with a purpose and to battle test these guys, and hopefully we're seeing that, and hopefully what you saw tonight is a result of playing good teams.
Well, you got a belated birthday present tonight, a win.
Yes, that's a good one. So very good.
Okay, congratulations, Coach. Thanks for your time. I am here with Mr. Anderson. It's a good last name to have.
Yeah,
Same as mine.
we share that one.
Yes. Well, I'll tell you, Mason, when you got a hold of when you can tell just when you hit the ball, I mean, you really put some pop on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's something I work in the off season, swinging, and I haven't been seeing the ball well. Early in the season, started very slow. I think I was batting 150 coming into tonight, but I just saw well tonight and put good swings on the ball.
Now, what kind of pitches were you seeing when you had those solid hits?
My first hit was off a slider, and then the last two were off fastballs. They were just inside of my hands, and I do well on the inside pitch, so I just stayed with it and took it to the gap.
Good job tonight pitching, too. You had a couple of interesting pitches to try to block.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the job, so we work hard on blocking, and, went well tonight, and I can do whatever I try to do whatever I can to help my pitchers out, Yeah.
Well, we're going to put you in the house. You know how to do this,
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you the mic and count to 3. 1, 2.
I'm Mason Anderson. I'm in the house. Roll Devils.
Thank you, Mason.
Thank you, Joe. Have a good night.
You got it. Real quick wrap up here. The winning pitcher is going to be Owen Griesbach, pitched a 1 inning, struck out 1. Nathan Richardson pitched 6, gave up 2 hits, walked 3, struck out 4, and hit 2 batters. The losing pitcher was Maddox Mungrel. Yeah, that's right. Cole Van Slyke came in and pitched a third of an inning. And leading hitters for Marshfield tonight, Mason Anderson, of course. He was 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs on the evening. So a good big hit for him. Matt Konieczny was also 2 for 2 and scored 2 of the 4 runs. So for Jason and Rachel Zaleski and Mike Steinwagner, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. Have a great evening, ladies and gentlemen, and tune in tomorrow night for more baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Again, final score here from Jack Hackman Field, Marshfield 4, Everest 3.